start with data interpretation today. There will be 4 types of data interpretation questions that you will be getting in exams. Important types. First one is related to bar graph. Next, related to pie chart. Third one is tabular form. Tabular form. So a table will be given and all the data will be given in the table. The last one is line graph. Line graph. Okay. These are the 4 variants of bar graph question that will be asked in the examination. See here. Suppose, listen to this. You just understand the basic before we start. Suppose you have a graph. You have a graph. X-axis represents years. Y-axis represents percentages. Y-axis represents percentages. Suppose, for example, let me tell that this is 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. Okay? If I write like this and write it as 1980, what is the meaning of it? In 1980, there is a percentage growth of 25%. There is a percentage growth of 25%. Agreed? This is a bar graph. This is a bar graph. Same thing, if I want to represent in a pie chart, listen to this carefully. This is a circle. This is a circle. Circle. I will divide it into 4 equal parts. I will divide it into 4 equal parts. Out of 4 parts, I will shade 1 part. Out of 4 parts, I will shade 1 part. What is the fractional value? Out of total 4 parts, I am shading 1 part. 1 by 4. What is 1 by 4? 25%. Understanding? I will write here as 1980. Understood the point? That means if I want to tell it in terms of bar graph, I will express like this. Same data or the same information. If I want to express it in pie chart, I will write it like this. There is no difference in expressing. Only thing is, here you are expressing, you are using a bar. Here you are expressing in terms of circle. That is the only difference. That is the only difference. The data remains the same. Here also it is 1980, 25%. Here also it is 1980. Out of 4 parts, 1 part is shaded, 25%. Understanding? The same data we are representing in different forms. These are the 4 different forms of representing the same data. For example, if I want to call your name, I will call you by a name, but your mother will call you by a different name. Right? But who are we referring to? We are referring to the same person. Same in the case here also. Understanding? Next, see here. Suppose, listen to this carefully. Suppose, see here. If a graph is given to you, if a question is given to you related to a bar graph, you take any graph of your choice. Your examination will not test you how to take the data from the given question. All the data will be given in the question itself. What it will test? It will test you in your calculation. DI is not about taking the data. DI is data taking, data interpreting. That is true. But other way is also true. DI in your bank examination is more of calculation rather than taking the data. All the data will be given in a table form. You just need to take the data from the table, write it, substitute it, find the value. Okay? Finding the value itself is the most toughest part in DA. In terms of bank examination, I am talking about. So first we will discuss first 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We will only concentrate on how to find the fractional value. How to find the fractional value. After that, let us move on to the problem so that it will be very simple for you. Okay? See here. First we will discuss only the smaller fractions. Then we will move on to the higher level fractions. See here. Suppose, listen to this. Fractions. This is nothing but percentages. This is nothing but percentages. Listen to this carefully. This will only form your DI part. If you have understood this clearly, you will understand DI question very clearly. Okay? See here. Fractions. First I will start with the basic elementary fraction 1 by 1. 1 by 1. 1 by 1 everyone knows it is 100%. It is 100%. I will slowly increase the denominator. Simultaneously I will also increase the numerator. Next it becomes 1 by 2. 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 50%. 1 by 2 is 50%. Again I will increase the denominator. It becomes 1 by 3. 100 by 3. It is 33.33%. 33.33%. Listen to this. Next I will increase the numerator simultaneously. 2 by 3. Can I write 2 by 3 as 2 into 1 by 3?
Yes, yes.
2 into 1 by 3? That means it is 2 into, what is 1 by 3? 33.33%. 2 into 33.33. 66.66%. 66.66%. Next, if I increase the numerator, it will become 3 by 3. 3 by 3 is 1, already written. already written. Next, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 100 by 4, 100 by 4 is 25%. 2 by 4, 2 by 4 is 1 by 2, already written. 3 by 4, 3 by 4 is 3 into 25%, 75%. Next is 4 by 4, 4 by 4 is 1, already written. Okay, next, let me extend it. 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 100 by 5, 20%. 2 by 5, 2 into 20, 40%, 40%. 3 by 5, 3 into 20%, 60%. 4 by 5, 4 into 20%, 80%. 5 by 5 is 1, already done. Okay, that means if you observe till here, what are we doing here? If you know 1 by 3 value, if you know 1 by 3 value, you can find out 2 by 3 value. 2 into 1 by 3. That means you are just multiplying that 1 by 3 by 2. Suppose if you know 1 by 4 value, 1 by 4 is 25%. What is 3 by 4? 3 into 25%. That means 1 by something value should be known clearly. If you know 1 by something value, the remaining values are the subset of 1 by something value. It is just a multiplication factor. Understanding? If 1 by 5 is taken as 20%, 4 by 5 is 4 into 20. The multiplication factor is 4. Understanding the concept? Next. If I further extend it, see here. 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 100 by 6, 16.67%. 16.67%. Listen to this carefully. 2 by 6. 2 by 6 is 1 by 3. Already written. 3 by 6. 3 by 6 is 1 by 2. Already written. 4 by 6. 4 by 6 is 2 by 3. Already written. 5 by 6. 5 by 6 is 5 into 16.67. 83.33%. Or in other words, can I write 5 by 6 as 1 minus 1 by 6? 1 minus 1 by 6. 1 is 100%. 1 by 6 is 16.67%. 100 minus 16.67. 83.33%. Understanding? Please write down these values. Next I will move with 1 by 7, 1 by 8, all those things I will discuss after you write down. Understand very clearly, this will form the basis of your DI class. These are very important values for DI calculation. You will understand it over a course of time after you solve some questions. Okay, sir? Please see here. Next, we will continue further. See here. Listen to this carefully. 1 by 6 is over. Let us continue further. See here, don't write. Listen to this. See here. 1 by 7. Please see here. 1 by 7. One way to calculate is 100 by 7. You will get the percentage value. Second way. Please look at it. 1 by 7. What is the double of 7? 14. What is the double of 14? 28. What is the double of 28? 56. 56. I will round it up to 57. I will round it up to 57. 1 by 7 is 14.2857%. If you observe, 1 by 6 we wrote 16.67%. After decimal we wrote only two numbers. After decimal here I am writing 4 numbers. Why it is? You will only understand. Listen to this. Suppose if I want 2 by 7. Listen to this carefully. 2 by 7. One way to calculate is 2 into 14.2857. You will get the answer. Second way. See here. 2 by 7. Assume it as 20 by 7. That means I am multiplying numerator by 10. It becomes 20 by 7. How many times 20 will go in 7? 2 times. 7 into 2 is 14. 7 into 3 is 21. It is exceeding 20. That means it will go only 2 times. Where is the 2 in this? 2 is here. Start from 2. Write down in cyclic order. Start from 2. Write down in cyclic order. Your answer is 285714. 285714. After 2 places, keep a decimal point. After 2 places, keep a decimal. Suppose 4 by 7. 4 by 7. 40 by 7. How many times 40 will go in 7? 5 times. 5 times. Start from 5. You take this one or this one. Whichever is comfortable for you, you take it. 5. 571428. After 2 places, keep a decimal point. Understanding? Suppose if I want 6 by 7. 60 by 7. 7 8s are 56. It will go 8 times. Where is 8 here? Start from 8. 85.7142%. Understanding the approach? Same is the case with 3 by 7 and 5 by 7, which I have not written. Same analogy will follow. Please write it. 1 by 7 is 14.2857. Double of 7 is 14. Double of 14 is 28. Double of 28 is rounded up to 57. Rounded up to 57. Afterwards, the cyclic form, what I discussed, follow the same approach.
Actually, we say that like 14 ones are 42s are again 28, 43s are.
You can solve it in that method, sir. You can solve it in whichever convenient method is convenient for you. Okay. This is one more approach. If you want to go by multiplying factor approach, please go with it.
No, sir, like directly what I analyze from is it 14 ones are 42s are again 42s are 28, 4s are 43s are 56.
You can solve it. That is what I told. There are multiple approaches. This is one among them also. Understanding the approach, right?
Sir, suppose we take 3 by 7.
3 by 7. Please see here. 3 by 7. 3 by 7. 30 by 7. How many times 30 will go in 7? 4 times. 4 times. Everything it is the same. Same logic. 4 times. Where is 4 here? Start from 4, write down in cyclic order. 42.8571%. 42.8571%. Okay? Can I move on to the next fraction? See here. Please listen here. One by 8. 1 by 8. Please see here. Can I write 1 by 8 as 1 by 2 into 1 by 4? 1 by 2 into 1 by 4 is 1 by 8 only, right? What is 1 by 4? 25%. Half of 25%. 12.5%. 12.5%. Okay. 2 by 8. 2 by 8 is 1 by 4. Already written. 3 by 8. 3 by 8 is 3 into 12.5. 37.5%. 37.5%. 4 by 8 is 1 by 2. Already written. 5 by 8. 5 into 12.5. 62.5%. 6 by 8 is 3 by 4. Already written. 7 by 8. 7 by 8 is 7 into 12.5. 87.5. Or it is nothing but 1 minus 1 by 8. 100% minus 12.5%. 87.5. 8 by 8 is 1. Already written. Understanding? You will understand the importance of all these discussions after some time. When you start solving problems, you will realize how important these values are. Okay? Okay? Please see here. Listen to this carefully. Please see here. Next. 1 by 9. Don't write. Please see here. 1 by 9. 2 by 9. 3 by 9. Till 8 by 9. Till 8 by 9. Similarly. 1 by 11. 2 by 11. 3 by 11. Till 10 by 11. Till 10 by 11. Okay? See here. 9 and 11. 9 and 11 will always go together. If the denominator is 9, answer will be a multiple of 11. If the denominator is 11, answer will be a multiple of 9. Okay? What is that? Suppose if I want to calculate 2 by 9. Denominator is 9. Answer is a multiple of 11. 11 into the numerator. What is 11 into 2? 22. Write it twice. 22.22%. Suppose if I want to calculate 8 by 9. Denominator is 9. Answer is a multiple of 11. 11 into numerator. 11 into 8. 88.88%. The rest all will follow the same procedure. Suppose here 1 by 11, 2 by 11. Denominator is 11. Answer is a multiple of 9. 9 into 2. 18. 18.18%. Denominator is 11. Answer is a multiple of 9. 9 into 10. 90. 90.90. Students will make a mistake here. Denominator is 11. Answer is a multiple of 9. 9 into 1 is 9. They will write 9 twice. They will write it as 9.9, which is incorrect.
9.09.
22 is written in 2-digit format. 88 is written in 2-digit format. 90 is written in 2-digit format. 9 also should be written in 2-digit format. Denominator 11. Answer is a multiple of 9. 9 into 1 is 9. 9 in 2-digit format is 09. 09.09 or it is 9.09. Understanding the approach? Please write it. If you write 2-3 values, it is more than sufficient. Remaining all will follow the same procedure. Denominator is 9, answer is a multiple of 11. Denominator is 11, answer is a multiple of 9. It is very easy to remember. 911. 911 is USA emergency number. 9/11, September 11th, World Trade Center collapse. However, the way you want to remember it. Okay? Next. Please see here. Listen to this. 1/11 over. Please see here. 1/12. 1/12, 1/17. Both will follow the same logic. Listen to this. 1/12, 1/17. 1/12. Assume it as 100. 100/12. How many times 100 will go in 12? 8 times. 12 8s are 96. It will go 8 times. Write down 8. What is the sum of the terms in the denominator? 1 plus 2, 3. Write it twice. Answer is 8.33%. Same logic here. 1/17. 100/17. It will go 5 times. 5 times. 17 5s are 85. Write down 5. 1 plus 7. How much it is? 8. Write it twice. Write it twice. Suppose, see here. 1/13. 1/13. 100/13. How many times it will go? 7 times. 13 7s are 91. 13 8s are 104. It will exceed 100. It will go 7 times. Write down 7 twice. Write down 7 twice. This is the approximate value. This is the approximate value. If you want the most nearest value, please listen to this. 100/13. It will go 7 times. Write down 7. What is 13 square? 169. What are the last 2 digits of 169? 69. This is the most nearest value. Most nearest value. Understanding? Please write it. Listen to this. See here, don't write. Suppose 1/18, 1/19, 1/20, 1/21. These 4 will have the same logic. Listen to this. 1/18, 1/19, 1/20, 1/21. Which is easier to calculate? 1/20. 100/20, 5%. Listen to this. 100/20 is 5%. The above one will go with a deviation of plus 0.25%. 5% plus 0.25%. 5.25%. Again 5.25% plus 0.25%. 5.5%. Okay. The below one will go with a deviation of minus 0.25%. 5 minus 0.25%. 4.75%. 4.75%. Hold on. Suppose 1/24, 1/25, 1/26, 1/27, 1/24, 1/25, 1/26, 1/27. See here, which is easier to calculate? 1/25. 100/25 is 4%. The above one will go with a deviation of plus 0.15. Plus 0.15. So it is 4 plus 0.15. 4.15. 4 minus 0.15. Below one will go with a deviation of minus 0.15. 4 minus 0.15. 3.85%. 3.85 minus 0.15. 3.7%. Understanding? In these 4 cases, the deviation is plus or minus 0.25. In these 4 cases, the deviation is plus or minus 0.1. Okay? The above one is always plus, the below one is minus. Please write it. What did we get? 1/27. 1/27 is 3.7%. Listen to this. 1/27 is 3.7%. If I want 1/37, please see here. 1/37. 2 is becoming 3. 3 should become 2. 2.7%. Over. 1/27 is 3.7%. We know how to find it. 1/27 is 3.7. 1/37. 2 is becoming 3. 3 should become 2. Over. Please write it. 1 by 23, 1 by 29. Listen to this. 1 by 23, 1 by 29. 100 by 23. How many times will it go? 4 times. 23 4s are 92. It will go 4 times. What is the unit digit in 23? 3. Write down 3. What is the sum of the digits? 5. Write down 5. 4.35%. 1 by 29.
3 times.
Interchange 3 and 4 in 1 by 23 to get 1 by 29. Your answer is 3.45%. 100 by 23 is 4 times. Unit digit is 3. Write down 3. Sum of the digits is 5. 1 by 29. Interchange 4 and 3 in 1 by 23 to get 1 by 29. Clear, right? These are some of the most repeated fractions in your examination. Not only in terms of percentages topic, but it is very helpful in terms of BI solving questions. Okay. Next. These are all simple fractions. Let us solve some good high level questions. High level fractions. Please see here. Write down this fraction. We'll discuss 4 to 5 questions. We'll understand how to solve fractions of this sort. 421 by 730. Options. Okay, see here. Listen to this. 421 by 730. Please see here. Always take the denominator as 100%. Denominator 100%. That means 100% I am taking it as 730. What will be the 10% of 730? 10% of 730. It will be 73. Okay. You got 73 now, but you should actually get 421. You should actually get 421. Which number when multiplied by 73? It will be close to 421. If I multiply 73 by 6, 70 into 6 is 420. 73 into 6 is 438. You are exceeding the given number. Okay. That means let me multiply it by 5. Let me multiply it by 5. That means 50% of 730. It is 73 into 5. How much is 73 into 5? 365. That means you got a value of 365 now. You still need to get a value of 421. 365 should become 421. What is the deficit? 365 to become 400. Deficit is 35. 400 to become 421. Deficit is 21. Or in other words, 421 minus 365. How much it is? 56. 56 is still what I require. See here, I require 56. I still require 56. How can I solve this? See here. Suppose if I divide this by 10. How much will I get? 5%. 5% of 730. This is nothing but this also divided by 10. 36.5. Till now, what all you got? 50% of 730 is 365. 5% of 730 is 36.5. That means totally 50% plus 5%. 55% of 730. 55% of 730. 365 plus 36.5. 401.5. You got 401.5. Agreed? But still you need to get 421. That means still you need to get approximately 20 you need to get. But you don't require to solve beyond this for this problem. Why? See here. You still need to get 20 more. Correct? That means the answer should be greater than 55%. Answer should be greater than 55%. Only option which is greater than 55% is 0.57. That is the answer. These are all correct. Understanding? If more than one answer is there, it is more than 0.57, then we will continue further. For this problem, it is not required. We will see that type of question after some time. Take the denominator as 100%. According to the numerator, keep on finding the values. Based on numerator, keep on finding the values. Shall we solve this question? Please see here. Listen to this. Same logic. If I assume this as 100%, what is 10% of 8252? 825.2. 825.2. But I require 2000. If I multiply this by 3, it will become 2400. It will exceed 2000. If I multiply this by 2, it will be less than 2000. Let me multiply it by 2. That means 20% of 20% of 8252. How much it is? 825. It will become 1650. 1650.4. 1650.4. Listen to this. I got 1650.4. I still require 2045. How much I require? 350 plus 45. 395 required. That means close to 400 I require approximately. I need to make this 400. 1650. How can I make it 400? Divided by 5 or divided by 4. Divided by 4. If you divide it by 4, 1650 by 4, approximately it is 412. 412. Okay. Here also divide by 4. 20% divided by 4. 5%. 5% of 8252 is 412. Okay. That means if you add these two, 20% plus 5%. 25% of 8252. 25% of 8252. 1650 plus 412. How much you are getting? 1650 plus 400. 2050. 2050 plus 12 is 2062. 2062 approximately 2062. But what is the number which you require? 2045. That means you have exceeded the number already. You need to come back now. That means answer should be less than 25%. Only option which is less than 25% is 0.2. Getting the idea, right? How to find the values when it is of a higher value fraction? Lower value we saw initially, now it is higher value fraction. Suppose if I don't want to follow all these approaches, listen to this. You can also solve by one more method. Method 2. Please see here. 0.21, 0.25, 0.29, 0.34. These are the options. Which is easier among them? 0.25. 0.25. Let me assume that is the answer. This is my assumption. 0.25 is nothing but 25%. 1 by 4. What is 1 by 4 of 8252? 1 by 4 of 8252 is 2063. That is what you got here also. Okay. You got 2063 but it is 2045. Answer should be less than 25%. Only option is 0.21. Understanding? You can go by answer option or this is the way to calculate. Whichever is easy for you, you calculate. Next, please write on the third question. We will discuss two more questions, then we will go to problem. 1006 divided by 1279. Options 0.72, 0.75, 0.78, 0.85. Please write down this question. 1006 divided by 1279. Please see here. Suppose if I take 1279 as 100%, what will be 10%? 10% of 1279. It is 127.9. 127.9. Since it is 0.9, let me approximate to 128. Let me approximate to 128. This is 128. That should become 1006. Multiply by 8. Multiply by 8. This will become, here also multiply by 8. Multiply by 8. 80% of 1279. This is approximately 1024. 1024. Okay. 128 into 8 is 1024. Please see here. You need to get 1024. But you got 1024. But you need to get 1006. That means you need to go back from 1024. You need to go back from 1024. Answer should be less than 80%. Answer should be less than 80%. This is less than 80%. This is less than 80%. This is less than 80%. There are three options which are matching, which are less than 80%. So let us continue this problem further. Okay, let us continue this problem further. Please see here. 1024 is what I got, but I need to get 1006. That means 1024 minus 1006, 18. I need to go back 18 units. I need to go back 18 units. Please see here. 10% is 128. What is 1% of 1279? Approximately 12.8. 12.8. I came back 12.8, but I need to get 18. I need to get 18. That means still 5 more is required. 5 or 6 more approximately is required. What is 0.5% of 1279? 0.5% is nothing but half of this value. This is nothing but 6.4. That means if I subtract, what is the sum of 12.8 and 6.4? Approximately 19. 19 or I require 18. Both are approximate values. That means from this value, from 80%, I need to subtract 1.5%. Or in other words, from 1024, I need to subtract 19. Then only I will get 1006. That means 80% minus 1.5 is your answer. 80% minus 1.5%, which is 78.5%. Approximately 70%. 78%. 0.78 is your answer. Getting the idea, right? One more question. Last question we will solve, then we will move on to the problems. Please see here. Please write down this question. Fourth one. 250 divided by 117. Option 2.1, 2.13, 2.18, 2.2. 250 divided by 117. Okay, please listen here. 250 divided by 117. If you observe the first three questions, numerator is lesser than the denominator. That means it is a proper fraction. It is a proper fraction. Now it is an improper fraction. Numerator is greater than the denominator. See here. When it is an improper fraction, the best way to solve it, make one of the terms in the numerator as multiple of denominator. That means what is 117 into 2? 234. Can I write 250 as 234 plus 16? 234 plus 16 is 250 only, right? Divided by 117. Why am I making like this? 234 divided by 117. It is 2 plus 16 divided by 117. 16 divided by 117. One way to calculate it, take this 100% and do all those things what we discussed initially. Okay? Other way. Please here. Let us find approximate value. 2 plus. Can I write 16 divided by 112 approximately? Instead of 117 I am writing it as 112. 16 ones are 16 sevens are 16 ones are 16, 16 sevens are 112. What is 1 by 7? 1 by 7 we discussed earlier, 14.2857. That means the answer is approximately 2.142857. 2.142857. Which is the answer which is close to this? 2.13%. Getting the idea, right? How to calculate this value? This is what is required for your bank exam. If you understand how to calculate these fractional values, data interpretation will be more or less very simple. Okay? You just need to take the data from the given bar graph or pie chart, whatever the type of question given, and just you need to calculate these values in the examination. Okay, sir? Still here? We have spent close to 30-35 minutes only on calculation part. I think you should realize how important this is. Okay? Now we will solve problem. Please see your problem. Please see your sheet. See here. If you observe the sheet, bar graph, there are 4 to 5 case sets in bar graph. Pie chart, there are 4 to 5 case sets in pie chart. Similarly, tabular form and line graph also. Okay, first we will start with bar graph. Okay, please see here. Listen to this. Directions. Question number 1 to 5. The following graph gives the production and imports of fertilizer in various products. Study the graph carefully and answer the question based on it. Okay, the graph represents production and imports of fertilizer. X-axis represents here, Y-axis represents quantity in 1000 tons. Quantity in 1000 tons. Okay, please see here. Let us solve first question. Listen to this. What was the percentage decrease in imports from 1984-85 to 85-86? That means they are talking about imports part. You need to check only the imports part in your graph. That means the white part is more than enough for us in the graph. Okay, please here. Listen to this. What was the percentage decrease in imports from 1984-85 to 1985-86? What was the value in 1984-85 imports value? 1927. Initial value should always come in your denominator. Correct? Initial value should always come in your denominator. So 1927 it is coming in denominator. Next, 1927 is becoming 1924. 1927 is becoming 1924. That means there is a decrease of 3. There is a decrease of 3. How much increase or how much decrease should always come in your numerator. There is a decrease of 3. So it is 3 by 1927. Understanding? 3 by 1927. Listen to this carefully. Let us solve. I think you know how to solve this kind of fractions now, right? Just now we discussed 4 or 5 varieties. Listen here. Let us solve it in 2 methods. Method 1. See here. Listen to this carefully. Suppose, let me discuss an example. See here, suppose 2 by 3 is there. What is the value of 2 by 3? 0.66. 0.66 or it is 66%. 66%. What? Let me approximate the lowest value in the given fraction. What is the lowest value in the given fraction? 2. Let me approximate it to 3. It becomes 3 by 3. 3 by 3 is 100%. Agreed? 3 by 3 is 100%. Instead of approximating the lowest value, let me approximate the highest value, which is 3. I will approximate 3 to 4. It becomes 2 by 4. It becomes 2 by 4. What is 2 by 4? 50%. Is 100% close to 66% or 50% close to 66%? 50%. That means these two are approximate to each other. These two are close to each other compared to this value. Compared to this value. When are you getting this value? Only when you approximated the highest value in the given fraction. It is not denominator numerator. Only when you approximate the highest value in the given fraction. Okay. What is the key point here? Always approximate the highest value in the given fraction. Please write on that point. Always approximate the highest value in the given fraction. Always approximate the highest value in the given fraction. Okay? Always approximate the highest value in the given fraction. Please see here. It is not only in terms of fraction. Listen here. It is not only in terms of fraction. Suppose 12 into 13. 12 into 13 is 156. 12 into 13 is 156. If I approximate the lowest value 12 to 13, it becomes 13 into 13. 13 into 13 is 169. If I approximate the highest value, it becomes 12 into 14. 12 into 14 is 168. Which is closer to 156? This is closer to 156. When are you getting that? When you are approximating the highest value in the given number. Understanding? Always approximate the highest value in the given fraction. See here. If you do like that, 3 by 1927. Can I write it as 3 by 2000? 3 by 2000? Here. 3 by 2000. 3 by 2000. Can I write it as 3 by 2 into 1 by 10 into 1 by 100? 1 by 10 into 1 by 100. Why am I writing this? 3 by 2 is 1.5. 1.5 by 10. 0.15. 0.15. 1 by 100 is nothing but percentage. 0.15 percentage. If you see the answer option, there is only one answer option which is close to 0.15. Which is 0.16%. Understanding? Always approximate the highest value in the given fraction. You will get the answer very easily. Suppose, if I want to use the method which we have discussed earlier. Okay, how to get 0.16%. Please see here. Listen to this. Method 2. Okay, please see here. What is the fraction that I need to find? 3 by 1927. 3 by 1927. Let me call this 1927 as 100%. Same logic, what we discussed. What will be 10%? 192.7. 192.7. What is 1%? 19.27. But I don't require 19. I require 3. Further condense it. 0.1%. 1.927. 1.927. Listen to this carefully. You want 1.927, but you should get 3. How much deficit still? 1.1. You still need to get 1.1 or approximately 1.2. Okay. For 0.1% you got 1.927. How much you still need to get? 1.1 or 1.2. Let me further condense it. It becomes 0.01% is 0.1927. 0.1927. How much I need to get? 1.2. This is 0.2. This is 0.2 approximately. 0.2 should become 1.2. What is the multiplying factor? 6. 6. It becomes 1.2. Here also multiply by 6. 0.01 into 6 is 0.06. That means 0.1927 plus 0.12. It is 3.1. Approximately 3. 0.1 plus 0.06. It is 0.16. That is what you got there also. Your answer is 0.16%. Understanding the approach, sir? Once you understand those 4 to 5 problems what we did initially, all these questions are very simple.